Within the past few minutes, we've learned the governor has authorized the National Guard to be staged and ready in case they're needed.
And while they are being staged, it's important to note you will not see Guard members on the street unless the governor later deploys them. The governor also mobilized 85 members of the State Patrol to help with local law enforcement. Here's what else is happening this afternoon. A memorial is growing in the neighborhood where 37-year-old Renee Good was killed yesterday. Protests continue and more are planned for the evening and the days ahead. Minnesota leaders continue to call for ICE to get out of Minneapolis. And we do know ICE activity is underway as their immigration operation continues today. Meanwhile, leaders in Washington, including the vice president, say they are standing with ICE. Today, the state said it has also been taken off the case, and the FBI is the only agency investigating the shooting. We have several teams covering this story and key updates with local and federal officials today. We have also been able to confirm the identity of the ICE agent who fatally shot Renee Good.
We know he was involved in another incident in June in Bloomington, where a wanted man dragged him about 300 feet with his car, injuring him to the point of needing 30 stitches. That home security video you just saw shows that driver taking off.
Senior investigative reporter Jennifer Merrily is looking into what happened in that case and also more on this officer involved. Jen?
Yes, and here's what we know about the case and the agent. Secretary of Homeland Security Kristi Noem said yesterday the agent involved in the fatal shooting was injured in June while trying to make an arrest during a traffic stop. Now, according to court documents, that agent's name is Jonathan Ross. CBS has confirmed the agent was a member of the Special Response Team. Now, that's a trained tactical unit within ICE enforcement and removal operations. So let's take a look at that video again of that traffic stop. This happened in Bloomington in mid-June. Federal prosecutors say the driver tried to escape during an attempted ICE arrest, driving off and dragging the officer. Now, the driver was charged with assault on a federal officer with a dangerous or deadly weapon. Now, according to the complaint, these images show the officer's hand in the vehicle. It also says he used his spring-loaded window punch with his right hand and broke the driver's side rear window. You can see that broken window there in the pictures. From there, the driver takes off with the agent hanging from the car. Here's a look at Ross in the hospital. Documents show he needed 20 stitches in his right arm, another 13 in his left hand. So what else do we know? Well, Noem called the agent a veteran officer and said he's experienced. We're told he is based in Minneapolis. And often during an investigation, the identity of the officer will officially be revealed, along with how long they've been on the job.
Jen, too, some really significant developments today with the actual investigation into the shooting.
Absolutely. Now, the investigation was originally to be a joint investigation between the Minnesota Bureau of Criminal Apprehension, or BCA, and the FBI. This morning, we learned from the BCA the U.S. Attorney's Office decided the investigation will be conducted solely by the FBI. The BCA said it was told it would no longer have access to case materials, evidence, and more. The agency said without access, it would be near impossible to conduct an investigation. So the agency has withdrawn from the investigation. Commissioner of Public Safety Bob Jacobson said the FBI does have that evidence and the investigative notes, and says it has not been shared with the BCA.
We would welcome the opportunity to jump back in, to do that investigation, use our high-quality investigators from the BCA to be able to do that with them, to find the answers that the public deserves. Without any of that information, or without any of that assistance from the FBI or the federal government, we would be at a loss to be able to initiate and conduct a thorough investigation.
All right, we've reached out to the U.S. Attorney's Office for comment about this decision. So far, we have not heard back. We're told the FBI has no comment. The city of Minneapolis posted on X saying the removal of the BCA from the investigation is deeply disappointing and expressed concern over it continuing without state partners.
All right, Jen, thank you for that update.